Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine today. I'm here to give you a prophecy for the nations, most especially Europe and the United States of America. The Lord says it is too late. To Europe and America, prepare to face the enemy within. It's too late to say we shall close borders and regulate immigration policy. The enemy is already within. I see great violence by terrorists across the continent of Europe and North America in the near future. The Lord says, your enemy now lives with you in your neighborhood. I see some of these nations on high alert due to acts of terrorism and threats about more to come. I see the people in tears and great fear. Sleeper cells are about to pop up everywhere. From London to New York, Oslo to Paris, Berlin to Brussels, Amsterdam to Turin, there shall be violence. This is the word of the Lord for the nations of Europe and the North American continent. I see the enemy already winning. And when I talk about the North American continent, I'm speaking about the USA and Canada. The Lord says it's too late to close the borders. The enemy is already within and he lives amongst the people. What they are doing right now, sending immigrants back, closing the borders, deporting people, and many more, it may be good, but it cannot solve the issue. The Lord clearly told me the enemy is within. Not the enemy shall be within. Not the enemy is trying to get in. The enemy is within, among the people. The enemy is already installed in these different nations. And the Lord told me great violence is about to spring up in Europe and also in the North American continent. I see great terrorist activities, be it in Germany, Sweden, Belgium, France, Spain, all these nations. I see great terrorist activities in these nations of Europe. And I saw the same happening in the United States of America and also in Canada. The Lord says all you are trying to do right now can't change anything. The enemy is already within. So all you can do is to minimize the chaos, but you cannot totally eliminate it because the enemy is already amongst you. And the church in these nations, you need to pray very much. You really need to pray very much because many things are about to happen. I see sleeper cells popping up everywhere, with bomb explosions, kidnapping people and using them as a shield. Many things are about to take place in different nations. I see even state buildings attacked. I see the transport sector being affected by acts of terrorism. I'm talking about the railways, the planes and many others. Acts of terrorism. Things planned and they are already amongst you. These things shall surely happen. We can only pray to minimize their impact, but I see them happening. It cannot be stopped. The Lord says the enemy is within. He's already amongst the people in their neighborhood. And right now they are planning great attacks. So all we can do is to pray for these nations. I mostly saw something happening in the United Kingdom. And from what I hear in my spirit, it shall be linked to London. I see them targeting key cities. London, Manchester, in the United States of America. I hear New York. Right now as I'm speaking, I hear pray for Manhattan. I don't know if this should be around New York or something. I hear pray for Manhattan. But the Lord told me New York. And right now as I'm speaking, I hear pray for Manhattan. Whether it's Manhattan or Manhattan. But that's what I hear right now. And there shall be great terrorist activities in different regions around these nations. It's our role to pray. But as I've told you, we cannot stop it. We can only limit their impact. God bless you. That was Prophet Samuel Fombang. Shalom.